So I just got done watching the very first Cardano video I ever made. And I have to say, boy, it was it was cringe. I did not understand much about Cardano at the time. It was mostly just discussing news, relaying information to people. And you could tell in the video. Now, the funny thing is this was a year and a half ago. I started doing content in July of 2022. And I will say we're now 1,000 videos into Cardano. So we're talking 4,000 minutes of content. So a lot. It's a lot of information, a lot of things we've discussed. And the interesting thing is, although we've now gone on this journey, we've learned a lot, we've discussed a lot along the way, the message from that first video still remains the same. The title of that video was Cardano ADA, the ship is leaving. And I will say, since that time, the ship has left. Now, this doesn't have to do with ADA price or anything like that. Actually, coincidentally enough, the price of ADA in that video was 51 cents. That's kind of funny. Now, this was obviously when we were coming down, but what I'm talking about as far as the ship is leaving and the ship is left is the Cardano ecosystem. During that time, there wasn't really a whole lot going on. We were still kind of in the early stages of growth. If you remember, in late 2021, we had just gotten smart contract availability. It wasn't even until later that year that we got the Vassal hard fork. And that's part of what I talked about in that video. We've seen many developments take place during that time. We've seen, obviously, djed. We've seen Mithril. We've seen Marlowe. We've seen the sidechain toolkit. We obviously now have Midnight DevNet out. We're talking about side chains. We've had further scalability. Hydra. Oh, I forgot about Hydra. Jeez. There have been so many things we've discussed during that time. And although there hasn't necessarily been an instant impact from these things, you can see them start to take place. We've had surges in NFT growth. We've had obviously surges in meme coins. There's more liquidity now available in the Cardano ecosystem. And remember, this is all before even a major stable comes online to provide additional liquidity and additional paths to other ecosystems. Although we are still early in the Cardano ecosystem, the ship has in fact left. It's left the launch pad and we are headed towards the stratosphere. Each of these things that come online, each of these new launches is just additional fuel for the ship. This is what helps us get to that path. If you guys remember, this has been a slow and steady path for Cardano, right? Again, even from that time, it may not seem like we've taken that many steps forward, but I want people to remember that these steps that we've gone through, it's not that they're not important. We're approaching now times where those can actually be utilized. You know, many people have said, oh yeah, those launches and stuff, they didn't make a difference. They haven't done anything. Well, remember, during bear market cycles, you really don't get much in terms of adoption. It's time where everybody just kind of lives in their own box. The Cardano ecosystem stays in the Cardano ecosystem. The Solana ecosystem stays in the Solana ecosystem. The Ethereum stays in Ethereum, and so on and so forth. It's not until new users start to come in. It's not until enterprises begin to use what are the options that are built, right? And despite all that, Cardano has made big steps forward. Just look at the TVL, all right? The ship has left the building. But the nice thing is that there's still ways to get on during this early bull market cycle. There's still opportunity within the Cardano ecosystem. There's a plethora of coins. There's a plethora of NFTs. There's many bits of protocol and infrastructure that are still being built and have yet to be launched. That's where this exciting thing truly comes into play. The heights that we can reach are well beyond where we think they are, well beyond where many people think they are. So that's kind of the funny thing I just wanted to relay. Although we've done 1,000 videos, the message has stayed the same. We've been consistent, and this consistency is what will, I think, reward people in the long run. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, this is not financial advice, but I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Show your love below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.